Hello again, Misfits. Welcome to another snapshot. And we're taking a look today at Chemical Overload. It's not Overlord. I was thinking there was a whole Walter White making chemical thing, but no, actually it's Chemical Overload. And basically what you're doing is you're making potions. I mean, simple enough, right? However, it's wrapped in a convenient deck building form. Now, there's a little bit differences, of course, with other deck builders, and this is no different. First off, by the way, this is an early edition. This is like an early, it's not even a complete,
prototype.
This is a prototype.
What you're looking for is prototype.
We're looking for a prototype, yes. So this is an early prototype. So take it as you will, and I'm kind of giving you my opinion on this. And we did play a nice game and have a gameplay video of that. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time with it. A few things can be tightened up, but otherwise this is great. It looks like a complete, actually complete product. So I'm actually kind of excited. This is going to be coming out soon, but I'm going to tell you my thoughts about it here. It is definitely a deck builder, obviously, as I said, and you're making potions. Now, how do you make potions, of course? So you have your usual thing where you draw 5 cards, and when you run out of cards, of course, you reshuffle and redraw. Your cards have 3 types of chemicals in your hand. Now you start out with red and blue only, but you eventually get green, which allows you to make the higher level chemicals. Now normally you're gonna, in the book it says you have a board because you're gonna need the board because you're gonna store flasks. You start out with these flasks and the flasks come out and stay on your board. So to make a potion, you have all these potions here and there's multiple stacks and they come in different levels. You have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there's multiple level 2 potions, a few 3, a few 4, 1, 5, and 1, 6. Every time someone buys one, the other one underneath is entirely random. So the other one underneath can be something entirely different. It gives a starter layout, but everything else is randomized basically beneath it. So to make a potion on your turn, you draw your hand of cards and you basically look what you got. So for example, I have some green chemicals and some red chemicals. This wouldn't be a starter hand, obviously, because I have green in there, but let's just say we're into the game a little bit. And so you get to look at what you need to make the different potions. You have to have the appropriate flask for the level, and then you look and you'll see there's different little symbols on the cards, and that's exactly how many of that color you need. Pretty simple, not very complicated, but the trick of that is, of course, is making sure you have everything you need and thinning out your deck because you'll be destroying cards and getting more upgraded cards as you go along. So, for example, I have these cards in my hand, and I have these out, and these stay out until you use them, and then they get shuffled back in your deck. And later on, of course, once you get them again, you dump them back out on your table. So I have 3 red and 2 green. So I can look here, and I have a level 2, 3, and 4 flask. So I can make everything up to here, basically. So I can make this potion right here. I can make this potion with 2 green. And that's pretty much it because I have no blue in my hand. But let's say I want to make this potion right here. I'm going to make this. I'm going to pay my 1 green and my 1 red and then a level 2 flask. This goes back into my deck. And I get this currency potion. Now, first off, you notice that some of them have a green kind of aura around them. This is your toxin level. Now this keeps, does 2 different things. It's basically your game timer because once you reach a certain level, the game will be done. So that kind of keeps track and runs the track up and eventually can end the game. However, also at each level, you're going to draw one of these random event cards. And based on your level, you're going to read an event and it's going to trigger for everybody. So it's a little bit element of surprise into the game while also providing a way, obviously, to end the game. Because otherwise the stacks are way too big. You'll never get through them to finish the game. So once you buy the card, if it says deck, you put it on the top of your deck, which I like. If it says table on it, some of these will say table. It will go straight up on the table with your other cards, and sometimes every round it'll do something for you or or basically an interaction you can use, or sometimes it's just pure points. Your points, and it is a point-based game, I should say, are based on these AP points or alchemy points. Some cards have them on there already, and sometimes you just gain them through card effects. Whoever has the most alchemy points at the end of the game wins. And that's pretty much the whole game in a nutshell right there. There really isn't a whole lot else to it. There's a lot of bit of strategy, a little bit of luck, of course, because, you know, when you're peeling cards off, you might leave a card out that's really good after you buy something. But that's all part of the experience, you know. And, of course, you're upgrading and making more flasks as you go. We have a gameplay video on it. It's a lot of fun. I liked it a lot. Tom won this time. You liked the game, right?
Oh, yeah. I always love games I win.
Yeah, I know. It's like anytime he wins, he's giving it a 5 every time. And there's a couple little niggling things I have about it. You know, they can improve the rulebook a little bit, but again, this is a prototype. I would love to see the player boards. It has each action you could take. I should actually also add every round you only have 2 actions you can take, and they do give you quick cards for it, which is pretty awesome because you can't just if you get a whole hand of cards, you're like, oh, I could buy all the potions. No, you're actually limited to 2 actions. So you can make 2 potions a turn, provided you have the flasks. Buying a flask costs an action, or just getting money because you need money to buy these higher level flasks. You only start with the level 2s, so you're going to need to get money to actually get the higher level flasks. And to do that, you basically take an action. And that's like I said, that's the whole game in a nutshell. It's a really cute game. Art direction is superb. It has this kind of vibe of just kind of a very good intro deck builder while having quite a bit of strategy to it and just having a bit of luck. Just makes it a fun kind of package all around. I like it a lot, guys. Pay attention. It's going to be coming out to Kickstarter. When is our Kickstarter date on this one, buddy?
End of March.
End of March. So check it out. We're going to put some info below. It's Chemical Overload. Definitely take a look at this one. There's been a lot of the potion games coming out lately. It's like a popular thing right now. Maybe, like I said, they need a Walter White game. Just like the Potion Overlord, I'm telling you.
There, maybe.
Make it happen.
Maybe reskin
Make
this
it happen.
one.
Reskin this. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining my snapshot, guys. I hope you like the look of this game. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments below as always. And don't forget to game on. Hey guys, I forgot to mention actually, as an addendum, there is a solo mode. So for all your solo people out there who love playing games, you know, and just having your own time with board games, check it out. It's a solo mode. I always encourage this for every game. Check it out, guys. That's all